Have you ever wondered what really sets apart the people who don't just get older, but grow stronger with age? If you're between 65 and 80, and you can still do these 8 simple things, you're not just aging well. You're part of a rare group. The kind of person who may quietly be on the path to reaching 100 and doing it with grace. Here's the thing. Living a long life isn't just about good genes or good luck. It's shaped by the small habits, the everyday choices, movements, and moments you hardly think about. They're the quiet builders of strength, resilience, and clarity over time. And while a lot of people assume aging means decline, that's not the full story. Some people maintain their strength, flexibility, and mental sharpness well into their 70s and beyond. They walk with ease, stay engaged, and keep showing up for life, long after others begin to slow down. Those are the folks who don't just live longer, they live better. And today, I want to walk you through 8 powerful signs that you may be one of them. Each one reveals more than you'd expect, especially the last one, something most people never think about, but that quietly shapes how long and how well we live. So stay with me through the end. And if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. Click the bell so you won't miss videos like this. If this message speaks to you, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. And let me know how I can improve. All right, let's begin. Sign 1. You can get up from a chair without using your hands. One of the clearest signs of healthy aging isn't how fast you walk or how much weight you can lift. It's something much simpler. If you can still rise from a chair without using your hands for support, that's a strong sign your body is holding up well. It means your muscles, your balance, and your coordination are still working together. But more than that, it's one of the best clues to how long you'll stay independent. As we age, it's normal to lose some muscle, but how much and how quickly depends on how we treat our bodies day to day. The ability to stand up using only your legs tells us your lower body is still strong. It shows good balance, a stable core, and control over your movement. Now, if you find yourself needing to push off with your hands or leaning far forward just to get up, that might be your body telling you your leg strength is starting to slip. Think back to the last time you stood up from the couch or a low chair. Did it feel easy? Or did you need a bit of a push? A lot of people don't notice they're losing strength until a small struggle like that creeps in. Take someone like Harold, age 77. He'd always been active, but one afternoon, he realized he was pressing down hard on the armrests of his recliner just to get up. At first, he shrugged it off as normal aging. But when his doctor explained how critical leg strength is for preventing falls, he took action. Harold started doing a few simple exercises at home. Nothing fancy, just things like squats, leg lifts, and standing heel raises. A few months later, he was standing with ease again. And maybe more importantly, he felt steadier, stronger, and more confident in his body. The reason this matters so much is because your lower body is your foundation. If your legs stay strong, you're more likely to stay mobile, balanced, and safe from serious injuries. But even if you've noticed some decline, don't worry. Strength can be rebuilt at any age. Just a few minutes of movement each day, done consistently, can bring back control and confidence. So the next time you stand up from a chair, pay attention to how it feels. If it's smooth and effortless, take that as a quiet victory. It means you're in better shape than most people your age. It may seem like a small thing, but it speaks volumes about your long-term health. Sign 2. You can walk at a brisk pace without feeling out of breath. One of the most powerful signs that you're aging well isn't just how far you can walk, it's how fast. If you're between 65 and 80 and you can still walk at a brisk pace without getting out of breath, you're in a rare group. Studies have shown that walking speed is closely tied to how long and how well you live. And it's not just about being in shape. It goes much deeper than that. Brisk walking shows that your heart is strong enough to move blood efficiently. Your lungs are giving your body the oxygen it needs, and your muscles have enough endurance to keep you going. That's not just movement, that's vitality. So think about how you walk. When you go out for a stroll, do you move with purpose? Or do you find yourself slowing down more than you used to? Do you ever stop and catch your breath, even after just a short distance? A slow walking pace can be one of the first signs that something might be changing inside your body. And for many people, it comes on so gradually, they don't even realize it's happening. Take someone like William, age 74. He had always considered himself active. But one day, he noticed his usual walk was taking longer than it used to. At first, he thought he was just being careful. But then, he started feeling winded when climbing stairs. That's when he decided to pay closer attention. He began timing himself during short walks. He made it a goal to hold a steady, comfortable pace without getting out of breath. Over time, his stamina came back. His confidence came back. And according to him, he felt like he'd turned the clock back by years. Here's the thing. Walking isn't just about getting from one place to another. It's a window into your overall health. When you can walk briskly, it means your heart, lungs, muscles, and balance are still working as a team. And beyond the physical benefits, walking also helps your brain. It keeps your memory sharper and lowers your risk of mental decline. Not sure how you're doing? Try this little test. Walk at a normal pace for about 10 feet. Then pick up your speed, as if you were hurrying to catch an elevator before the doors close. If you can do that without feeling winded or unsteady, that's a great sign. But if you do feel short of breath, don't worry. This is something you can absolutely improve. You don't need intense workouts. Just take regular walks. Focus on good posture and gradually try picking up your pace, even just a little. Because every step you take, every bit of progress can add up to years of better living. So the next time you go for a walk, pay attention to your pace. If you're still moving briskly, confidently, that's something to be proud of. It means your body's still working well, and it's a sign you're on the path to a longer, healthier life. If you're still watching and enjoying this video, go ahead and comment the number 2 below. Let me know you're here. Now, let's keep going. Sign 3. You can balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds. Balance is one of those things most people don't really think about until they start to lose it. But here's the truth. Your ability to stand on one foot, even for just 10 seconds, says a lot about how well your body is aging. If you're between 65 and 80 and you can still balance steadily without wobbling, you're doing better than most. In fact, research shows that good balance is directly tied to how long and how well you live. Now, balance isn't just about avoiding falls. It's much deeper than that. It's a sign that your nervous system, your muscles, and your reflexes are all still working together in harmony. When you stand on one foot, you're using your eyes, your inner ear, and something called proprioception, your body's ability to sense where it is in space. And if even one of those systems starts to weaken, balance is usually one of the first things to go. Think about the last time you stood to put on a sock. Were you able to stay steady? Or did you need to lean on something nearby? That little moment can reveal a lot. Balance loss often creeps up slowly. Most people don't notice it until they catch themselves in a stumble or a near fall. Take someone like Frank, age 76. He had always been fairly active, but one morning while getting dressed, he found it hard to balance on one foot. At first, he shrugged it off. Just a fluke, he thought. But later, when he tried to balance intentionally, he couldn't hold it for more than a few seconds. That was his wake-up call, so he started working on it. Just a few minutes a day, simple balance exercises. And within weeks, he felt more stable, more sure on his feet, and more confident moving around. That confidence is no small thing. Because as you may know, falls are one of the leading causes of serious injuries and hospital visits for older adults. And balance, more than almost anything else, predicts your fall risk. The better your balance, the lower your chances of a life-altering fall. If you're wondering how you're doing, here's a simple way to find out. Stand near a counter or something sturdy you can hold onto if needed. Then gently lift one foot off the ground. See if you can stay balanced for 10 seconds. If you can, comfortably, that's a fantastic sign. And if not, don't be discouraged. Like strength and endurance, balance can be rebuilt. Try exercises like heel raises, shifting your weight from foot to foot, or side leg lifts. Just a few minutes a day can keep your coordination sharp and your steps steady. Because good balance isn't just about staying upright, it's about keeping your freedom. The stronger your balance, the more easily you move through life. Without hesitation, without fear. So the next time you're brushing your teeth or standing in line at the store, Lift one foot for a few seconds. If it feels easy, that's your body telling you it's still working in your favor and that you're on track for a longer, safer, more independent life. Sign 4. You can get down on the floor and back up without assistance. One of the strongest signs that your body is aging well isn't just about strength or endurance. It's about something deeper, your mobility. If you can still get down on the floor and back up again without help, you have a real advantage over many people your age. This one ability reflects so much: your flexibility, your strength, your coordination, and how well your body still moves as one unit. And all of that plays a major role in how long you'll stay independent. Now, here's the problem. Many older adults start avoiding the floor completely because they're afraid they won't be able to get back up. But the moment you stop doing certain movements, your body slowly forgets how. That's why staying mobile matters so much. The ability to lower yourself down and then push yourself back up means your legs, your core, and your upper body are still working together. That becomes more and more rare after age 65. So think about it. When was the last time you dropped something on the floor? Did you hesitate before picking it up? Did it feel like a challenge to get down there comfortably or to get back up? Those little moments, bending, reaching, rising, tell you more about your real mobility than any number on a chart. Take someone like Joseph, age 78. He didn't think much about getting on the floor until one day, his grandson asked to play a board game sitting down. Joseph paused, not because he didn't want to play, but because he wasn't sure he could get back up again without struggling. That moment made him realize it was time to work on his mobility. So he started small, practicing slow, steady movements, squatting, kneeling, learning how to push himself up using just his legs without grabbing furniture. And over time, he got that ability back. But more than that, he felt confident in his body again. Now, here's why this matters so much. Researchers have found that people who struggle to get off the floor are far more likely to develop physical limitations later in life. Because that one movement, it reveals a lot about your strength, your flexibility, your coordination, and your balance. If you can't do it, it may signal early decline. But if you can, that means your body is still functioning well, and that you're likely to stay active, independent, and resilient for years to come. If you want to test yourself, here's how. Stand near a chair or something sturdy for safety. Lower yourself to the floor slowly. Then try to get back up without using your hands for support. If you can do that comfortably, it's a fantastic sign. And if it's hard, don't be discouraged. Mobility can absolutely be rebuilt. Start with simple stretches, gentle strength work. Practice the motions of getting up and down again, slow and controlled. Just a few minutes a day can restore what you thought was gone. Because let's be honest, this isn't just about convenience. It's about self-sufficiency. Whether you're tying your shoes, picking something up, or catching yourself after a stumble, your ability to move freely could change everything. So the next time you find yourself avoiding the floor, ask yourself, why? If you're still able to get down and back up with ease, take that as a powerful sign. Your body is aging well, and you're on the right path to a long, healthy, independent life. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, go ahead and comment the number 4 below to let me know you're here. All right, let's keep going. Sign 5. You can carry a full grocery bag without struggling, Wamu. Strength isn't just about lifting heavy weights at the gym. It's really about how easily you move through your everyday life. If you can still carry a full grocery bag without strain or hesitation, you're already in better shape than many people your age. That simple ability to lift and carry something with confidence is a powerful sign of muscle strength, stamina, and what we call functional fitness. And those qualities, they add up to a longer, healthier life. The truth is, most people don't think much about grip strength or upper body endurance until they start to fade. But tasks like carrying groceries, opening a jar, or lifting a suitcase require more than just strong arms. They call on your shoulders, your back, and your core, all working together. And here's something that might surprise you. Studies have shown that grip strength is actually one of the most accurate predictors of longevity. People with stronger grips tend to live longer, healthier lives. Those who struggle with even basic lifting are more likely to see declines in their overall mobility and health. So think about the last time you carried groceries inside. Did it feel natural? Did you grab the bags and go? Or did you pause, shift the weight, or maybe ask for help? These little moments can quietly reveal more than you think. Take someone like Richard, age 75. He'd always been independent. But one day after a normal grocery run, he found himself struggling to carry the bags up his front steps. It wasn't that the bags were heavier than usual. His body had simply lost a bit of the strength he once had. That moment was a turning point. Richard decided to start doing simple strength exercises, focusing on his arms, his shoulders, and his grip. And just a few months later, not only could he carry his groceries easily again, but he noticed something else. He had more energy. Everyday tasks felt lighter, and his body felt more capable. Here's the good news. Maintaining strength doesn't require hours in the gym. It can be as simple as squeezing a rubber ball to build your grip, lifting light weights at home, or doing push-ups against the kitchen counter. The secret is consistency. Just a few minutes of strength-based movement each day can help you maintain muscle mass and prevent the slow physical decline that so many people accept as just aging. When your muscles are strong, you feel more stable. You're less likely to get injured. And you're far more likely to stay independent. So the next time you lift a grocery bag, pay attention to how it feels. If it's easy, take that as a quiet, powerful sign. Your body is aging well. And you're on the path to a long, active life where you're still in charge of the things that matter most. Sign 6. You can climb a flight of stairs without stopping. Stairs might seem simple, but they're one of the clearest tests of your endurance, heart health, and lower body strength. If you can still walk up a full flight of stairs without stopping to catch your breath, you're already doing better than most people your age. And whether you realize it or not, that's a strong sign of longevity. Climbing stairs calls on multiple systems in your body. Your legs need the strength to lift you upward. Your heart and lungs need to work together to keep oxygen flowing. And your coordination has to stay sharp to help you stay steady with every step. If even one of those systems starts to slip, stairs quickly become a challenge. Think about the last time you climbed a set of stairs. Did you feel strong and steady? Or did you pause halfway up to catch your breath? The thing is, many people don't notice their stamina is fading until they start avoiding stairs altogether. They choose elevators. They avoid buildings with steps. They move slower without even thinking about it. That's exactly what happened to George, age 73. He used to take the stairs without thinking. But little by little, he started making small changes, opting for the elevator more often, skipping steep routes, slowing his pace. He didn't realize how much he'd lost until he visited a friend's home. Just one short flight of stairs left him completely out of breath. That moment woke him up. So George made a choice. He began taking the stairs again, starting slow, taking his time, and gradually rebuilding his endurance. And within weeks, he could feel the difference. His legs got stronger, his breathing improved, and the stairs stopped feeling like a mountain. That's because climbing stairs is one of the best reflections of your heart health. Doctors often use it as a quick way to measure how efficiently your cardiovascular system is working. If you can go up a flight of stairs at a steady pace without stopping or gasping for air, that's a fantastic sign. And if it feels difficult right now, don't worry. You can absolutely improve. Start by walking more often. Work on your pace. And add in simple strength-building exercises for your legs. With consistency, those stairs will start to feel easier, and you'll feel stronger in every part of your life. Because let's be honest, this isn't just about climbing stairs. It's about staying independent. It's about having the energy to live your life without hesitation. So the next time you see a staircase, don't avoid it. Try it. And if you reach the top without stopping, take that as a powerful signal. Your heart is still strong, your muscles are still working, and your future is looking bright. If you're still watching and this message speaks to you, comment the number 6 below. I'd love to know you're here. Now, let's move forward. Sign 7. You can remember recent conversations and events clearly. Physical health is a key part of living longer, but your brain health is just as important. If you can still remember recent conversations, recall names, and stay mentally sharp throughout the day, you're already showing one of the strongest signs of a long and fulfilling life. That's because your memory and cognitive abilities don't just reflect intelligence, they reflect the health of your brain, your circulation, and your nervous system working together. As we age, it's normal to forget where you put your keys or to pause when searching for the right word. But there's a big difference between those occasional lapses and true cognitive decline. So ask yourself, can you easily follow a conversation from yesterday? Do you remember what you had for breakfast this morning? Can you still handle your daily tasks without feeling mentally foggy? These small clues tell you a lot about how well your brain is aging. Take someone like Paul, age 79. While many of his peers were starting to forget names or repeat stories, Paul still felt mentally sharp. He could recall conversations from weeks ago. He breezed through crossword puzzles. And he was even keeping up with the latest tech. What he didn't realize was that his everyday habits, like reading, staying social, and challenging his mind, were keeping his brain strong. Because the brain is like a muscle, and just like your body, it needs exercise to stay in shape. People who read, solve puzzles, learn new things, or have regular conversations tend to maintain their cognitive health far longer than those who don't. Social activity plays a big role too. Isolation can speed up memory loss, but regular interaction with friends, family, or even community groups helps keep your mind engaged and alert. If you want to test your mental sharpness, try this. See if you can remember what you had for dinner 2 nights ago. Or try memorizing a short list of words, then repeating them a few minutes later. If that feels easy, that's a great sign. Your cognitive function is still going strong. And if it's tough, that's okay. The brain can be trained at any age. Reading, learning a new hobby, joining a group activity, even taking a daily walk. All of these can improve brain health and help slow down age-related decline. Because having a sharp memory isn't just about convenience, it's about quality of life. When your mind is strong, you can keep making your own decisions. You can enjoy real conversations. You can stay connected to the world around you. So if you can still think clearly, remember the little things, and stay mentally present, you've got one of the most encouraging signs of healthy aging. Sign 8. You wake up feeling rested and ready for the day. One of the most overlooked but most powerful signs of healthy aging is simple: the quality of your sleep. If you're between 65 and 80 and you still wake up feeling rested and ready to take on the day, that puts you ahead of the curve. Good sleep is one of the strongest predictors of long-term health. It affects everything, from your heart and brain function to your immune system, your energy, and your mood. As we get older, sleep patterns do naturally change. A lot of people have trouble falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up too early and feeling drained throughout the day. So if you're still getting solid, refreshing rest, if you sleep deeply, wake up feeling clear-headed, and stay alert throughout the day, it means your body is still doing what it needs to do at night: repair, reset, and restore. Think about how you feel in the morning. Do you wake up energized, ready to move through the day? Or do you wake up groggy, foggy, or like you didn't really rest at all? Many people assume poor sleep is just part of aging, but the truth is consistently waking up tired can be a sign of something deeper, like poor circulation, hormone imbalance, or even undiagnosed sleep apnea. Take Roger, age 74. He used to sleep soundly, but over time he started waking up often, tossing and turning, and needing naps just to get through the day. At first, he blamed age. But eventually, he made a few simple changes. He stuck to a regular bedtime, cut down on screen time before bed, and created a calm nighttime routine. Within weeks, his sleep improved. He woke up feeling more refreshed, more energized, and more mentally clear throughout the day. That's because sleep doesn't just help you feel better, it helps your body function better. Quality sleep supports brain health. It strengthens your immune system. It even helps your cells repair and keeps your weight and hormones in balance. People who sleep well tend to have a lower risk of heart disease, stroke, and cognitive decline. They also have more stable energy from morning to evening. If you're unsure how your sleep stacks up, ask yourself, do you fall asleep within 20 to 30 minutes of lying down? Do you wake up naturally without needing an alarm? Do you feel alert and focused in the morning? If the answer is yes to most of those, that's a fantastic sign. And if not, don't ignore it. Sleep is something you can improve. Try reducing caffeine later in the day. Keep your bedroom cool and dark. Stick to a bedtime, even on weekends. These small shifts can make a big difference because a well rested body is a strong body. When you sleep well, you wake up ready to move, to think, to live fully. So, if you're someone who still gets quality sleep, that's more than just good luck. That's your body telling you it's functioning at a high level and that you may very well be on track for a long, healthy, and vibrant life. Final thoughts. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to reflect. How many of these 8 signs apply to you? If you found yourself nodding along, recognizing these abilities in your own life, you may be doing far better than you realize. Because maintaining strength, balance, endurance, sharp thinking, and quality sleep well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond isn't just a sign of good health. It's a sign that you're on track for a longer, more independent life. You see, a lot of people assume that aging means slowing down, that it's all decline from here. But that's not the full story. Your body and your mind are capable of staying strong, sharp, and resilient, even as the years pass. These 8 signs are proof of that. If you can still do most of them, it means your muscles are still supporting you. Your heart is pumping strong, your mind is staying clear, and your energy is helping you show up for the life you want to live. In other words, you're not just aging, you're thriving. And even if there were a few signs where you thought, I could do better, that's okay, because it's never too late to make a change. Strength can be rebuilt, endurance can return, balance, memory, and confidence can all be sharpened with time. The key is simple, small, steady effort. Every day, your body can adapt no matter your age. So which of these signs stood out to you? How many do you see in yourself right now? I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below. Share one thing that resonated with you and how you plan to put it into practice. Your thoughts matter, and reading your stories gives us the motivation to keep creating content that supports you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Your support helps us continue making meaningful videos to inform, uplift, and inspire. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.